talk. I gotta tell what I feel. I gotta talk about my life as I see it.
I'm the illest nigga alive. Watch me prove it. I snatch your crown with your head still attached to it.
Come on, man. This is God given. Only thing I gotta do is just show up.
The nerve, the audacity.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for
Prophecies with the Prophet.
What is we talking about?
You want to be good or great? And then make me remember, I'm trying to be great. You hear me? Great.
What's up, people? Welcome back to the one and only Prophecies. I am your host, the Prophet. I will be joined by my esteemed panel in like 0.2 seconds. So if y'all are not ready, hurry up and make a quick dash and grab your snacks and your alcoholic or regular beverage and hurry up and come and join us. So as always, welcome to the Prophecies. Without vision, there is no understanding, and without understanding, there is no vision. Now, as this episode was announced, I was getting a lot of people hitting me up like, "See, stop it. Why? No, stop." And I was like, why is everybody's panties in a bunch? Can we get to the topic first? Like, open your minds, people. Open your minds and be receiving to some information. It says if y'all don't know, but y'all are not new here. Y'all should know by now that the topic is going to always be way deeper than the caption. So buckle up, because I'll just apologize now. My apologies to all the ladies and to my esteemed panel. None of the things that I say tonight are towards any of you beautiful ladies personally. So I just want to make sure I say this up front before we get into it. But let me bring the people in. First of all, new mom, I don't like that face that you portray, new mom. Why we got the face, new mom?
No comment.
Okay. First and foremost, man, welcome back, Skinny. And well, baby hairs was there last week. Tia's been missing for a couple weeks, so welcome back, Tia. How's everybody doing?
I'm good. I am back in good health and condition. I'm ready.
We were talking about the old man vibes. Do you feel old, or do you still feel young?
This month has been rough for me. It really let me know that you have to take care of your body, no matter how it looks or how you feel when your shit start breaking down. It's how much focus
now you're free.
You need.
He was talking all that shit about his mic, y'all. Now he's freezing up.
Over there, it sound like computer love.
See, he was talking.
Hold up now.
Like, yo, my mic sounds better than everything.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right.
What's up, Helen? I see you in the chat, man. As y'all come in, make sure y'all say something in the chat or in the comment section so we can see who's all rocking with us tonight. How are you ladies doing?
Good. A little sleepy. Had a long day.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. New mom?
I'm good. No comment all night. That's all I'm saying.
She pleaded fifth.
I told him
This is what we're gonna do. It's not gonna stay on that. We have other things to get into that I definitely need you for. But this is what we're gonna do. You see my hands? Can you see my hands? Grab my hand. Grab my hand. All right, I got you. All right, I got you. I got you. I'm gonna make sure you're good. I'm gonna make sure we gonna get through it. Sometimes it be a little, but we gonna get through it. We always gonna get through it. Baby hairs, you good?
I'm as good as I'm gonna get.
I can dig it. All right. While we wait on Skinny, let me and Miss Nina just go through what happened last week real quick. Why are you making the faces, Nina? We ain't even got to it yet.
I was praying.
So let me and Miss Nina have a quick chat, man. Skinny, is your mic better today? Is it better now?
Is it good now?
Yeah,
because I haven't been talking. Okay, all right. I apologize for my technical. I think Nina did it, but never mind. We talk about that later.
Don't be talking.
All right, Skinny, give me and Nina like 2 minutes, but I need y'all to pay attention because I'm gonna want y'all opinions after this anyway. Just let us get a quick 1v1 real quick. Let me see. All right, Miss Nina, please.
Yeah.
This is what I need you to do right now. I need you to take off your professional relationship guru. I need you to take all of that off right now. And I just want Nina to have a conversation with Sig.
I will try. Yeah.
I will try.
I am. I'm going to try my best. Yes.
Okay. Now, last week we had an episode involving love languages and forms of love and all things of that nature. And you had said out of your mouth that you knew my love language was going to be physical touch because I'm a man.
Yes.
All right. So real quick, how many men do you even think understand or know what love languages are? Like, give me a percentage.
I'll give you a ratio. Okay. I think perhaps 3 out of 5 may know what a love language is, but 2 out of 5, and I'm being lenient with that, may understand what it is.
All right. So if we're just speaking in the gist of what the love languages are, in your personal experiences, and I'll speak to my observations because I don't deal with men. I don't go that way. But
thank God.
Right. but I'll ask you, do you think that most men are like more wanting words of affirmation, maybe more wanting control possession, which would be based in acts of service? Where I'm trying to go to here is that in my experience, most guys don't want physical touch every day, but they will want these other things every day.
I can agree.
So would you then say that guys you just say most guys their love language is physical touch? I think that is
right, because they think that that's their love. Right. So remember I also said because usually, especially with the men, physical touch. Right. First thing they say, physical touch. And I'm trying to take my professional hat off. I'm sorry. Like just within that. So when I made that statement, and I also said usually after a couple of sessions we find out it wasn't physical touch. That's your first love language. Is usually something else. So understanding that now taking it back off, because when I said that I was in a professional hat, right? Because I was coming from a professional standpoint. So taking that off. So personal experiences, when I was growing to understand what my love language was, I grew to understand the reason of why I had a certain love language, because I was depleted of certain things and because of how I handled certain attachments depending on what relationship I was in. So my abandonment moves, like, you know what I mean? And mostly my abandonment was my fear of rejection. Like, so I was usually either anxious or avoidant.
Right.
So, and of course, collaboratively putting them together, I was anxious and avoidant. So it was either, are you going to leave me? You know what? If you're going to leave me, you can go. But while you're here, what the fuck you about to do?
Right.
Because that's how I end up learning, by solving those issues within myself, because understanding that you can't control people, Naima. Right. You don't have any control over what they do. If they leave, they leave. If they want to stay, let them stay. And I'm learning that right now. Allow them to stay if they want to stay. But that's from the fear of rejection, right? So healing those wounds, now that's how I was able to say, hey, I'm understanding that acts of service is my love language, because I've always been very dependent of myself. I'm always in a leadership role. I'm always thinking for other people. I need somebody to think for me so I don't have to think. And usually that comes up in acts of service, right? So as far as, and that's speaking for me, so that's my personal experience. So as far as what I see in men, they are always typically depleted in those areas. You guys don't get compliments. Like, women are usually expecting you to act first when it comes to initiating any kind of intimate activities, whether it's lust, regardless of what it is, right? So it's like and I think that's why you guys are also hesitant in those areas when it comes to like the art of intimacy and sex and all that other stuff. Like, because also with physical touch, it doesn't always have to be sexual. It can just be holding my hand, right? It can just be holding my hand. It can be caressing my shoulders. It can just be letting me lay my head on your chest, or like let me feel your heartbeat. But because a lot of people are lacking, and these are lacks. Right. So when you lack something, you need to balance it by having an abundance of it, right? So because you guys are typically always lacking in these areas, because mother wounds, your mom didn't nurture you properly, because we always have that weird ass mom-son relationship, right? And you want to say it's her fault, you want to say it's not her fault. A lot of y'all that y'all don't even recognize, a lot of you men have been sexually assaulted, touched wrong by older women. Like, you know what I mean? So now you're trying to, I
definitely was.
See, and it happens. I want to say maybe every 4 out of 5 men has experienced that, thinking that shit was normal. Oh, yes, thank you. Don't call my son cute. I'm gonna smack the shit out of you. Like, you know what I mean? You told me to take my professional. I
see you back there snacking, new mom. I see you back there snacking, new mom. All right, I'm gonna bring the panel back in to get their opinions. I just wanted it to be noted that women normally say that guys' love language is physical touch, and most guys' love language is not physical touch.
But I was right. Was I right? I mean, what's your love language?
That's me. I said most guys. I'm talking about
right though. Yeah, I guess it.
I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying that the assumption of it. I'm just saying that to have some understanding, because that may be the assumption. Like girls will be like, or women will be like, guys' physical, their love language is physical touch because they love sex. Most niggas can't even have sex every day, so that is not their fucking love language. That's all I'm trying to say. But let's go, people, and y'all can chime in on the conversation. What's up? Anybody got any thoughts? What's up? Somebody's on mute, Skinny. This boy with his new
got that mic again.
All right, I'm back.
Don't like my beef.
Can I get personal? Nina, are you dating?
Sure. Huh?
Are you dating right now? Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
And you're having these problems in your experiences with dating?
What problem?
Like,
yeah, I don't think it was problems.
I mean, not problems, but like, you know, the physical touch thing. Like you thought that whoever you're dealing with, did you think that their love language was, you know, touch and physical touch?
No.
Did you assume that?
It was just it was
No.
just in general, Skinny. I was started off the conversation and I was about to say my love language, and she said your love language is physical touch because you're a guy. And I was just saying don't assume that.
Right. That's why I just asked her, did she assume that about the person that she was dealing with? So she's just saying it's you, T. She just I don't think she's talking about men. I think she's just talking about you. Wait. Well, I'm confused then, because if you didn't think that the person that you're dealing with while you dating assumed that his love language was physical touch, then I'm confused. Then is it men or is it just T?
No. Okay. Well, did you watch the show last week?
I didn't, but I was just going off of what y'all saying.
You're trying to watch that. So what happened was T asked the question, hey guys, what are your love language? And I said, oh, wait, T, can I guess yours? And he said, yeah, sure, go ahead. I said, is it physical touch? So it was just me taking a random guess.
Oh, you guessed. Oh, okay.
I took a guess, and he said, and then I was like, yeah, because typically most men's love language is physical touch. And that's why he was going after that. And that's why he was like, asking, oh, do you think it's because they don't understand it or they don't know how? And I'm like, yeah.
I get it.
And that's why he said,
don't know my love language.
I'm like, yeah, right. Because if they don't know how or don't understand it, of course they're going to, go straight to physical touch because you're not taking time to learn your body or understand it.
I also feel like, and this is I just had an epiphany. I could be wrong, but I also feel like men, most men will probably say physical touch. To your point, Nina, they're not looking at it as a whole outside of sex. But in the same token, I feel like it's because the other languages kind of make them look too vulnerable or kind of soft. Because if we really break them down, right? So a man saying like, oh yeah, my love language is words of affirmation. Like that don't give hard. You know what I'm saying? That don't give like masculine. You get what I'm saying? So I don't think that I just think that it's more so like not an ego thing, but it's like a physical touch. It seems like, yeah, I just want physical touch.
Can we backtrack that a little bit?
What?
I don't think words of affirmation make men seem soft.
It doesn't. It doesn't. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying to the on a surface level before breaking it down and just reading it like, oh yeah, my love language is physical touch, because to the naked eye or just reading it or somebody just saying to you what it is, automatically a masculine man is probably going to I'm not going to say just a masculine man. A man is going to say or think that it's right to say physical touch.
Right. A man who's attached to toxic masculinity.
Not toxic.
Without understanding the message.
Nina, just say ignorant niggas.
Ignorant niggas.
Or not even say ignorant, but you know how, first of all,
they don't want to
a couple years ago. It wasn't until a couple years ago where everybody wanted to talk about love languages, right? We weren't talking about this before. So now the question is being raised. Yeah, so automatically a man is gonna be like, yeah, touch, whatever. They're not thinking about, oh yeah, I want for my person to always compliment me often, or love bomb me, whatever. It just seems like that would be the go-to for most men.
Okay.
Yeah. When they don't want to break it down real quick and be like, you know what, I do like to be complimented, or I do want my woman to say she appreciate me or what I do. You know.
Look, Nina, once again, see ya, ignorant niggas. I don't.
Tia, your hair looks nice, by the way.
Thank you. I've been getting a lot of compliments on my hair, y'all. I do not wear my hair out at all. This will be the first and last time y'all see it, to be quite honest. So thank you.
Don't do that, Tia. We appreciate
it. It's too much work. It's too much work.
You're making me think it's from my compliment.
I can't. All right, before we move on, baby hairs, do you have anything that you want to add?
Nope.
All right, people. So I'm gonna be gentle with new mom up there.
I like how you apologize. I mean, before the show started, by the way.
I gotta put the disclaimers out because I'm gonna say some shit tonight. I'm gonna say some shit tonight. So tonight's topic is called good cheating is there such a thing as good cheating? So we'll just get a quick yes or no from everybody, and then I have a video for us to watch as we dive into the first topic. So who wants to go? Is there such a thing as good cheating?
No.
Yes.
I knew this nigga was going to say yes. No.
Take your mic off.
Hell no.
Hey, listen. Yes, and I'm gonna make all the women agree with me by the end of my statement.
That's all I be saying, Skinny. That's all I be saying, Skinny.
Hell no.
That's all I be saying, Skinny.
No.
So we're not. It's not in the instance of cheating should be acceptable or anything of that nature. I'm just saying there's circumstances where cheating happens, and
Right, we're not talking about on you per se. Like, I'm not saying that it's a good thing, but you see where I go with it.
I got
all right. So the first video, this is about a YouTube couple who started off like getting to know each other, and then they got divorced and somebody cheated and X, Y, and Z. But I'll play the video and then I'll see everybody's thoughts, man. Just bear with me because this is a doozy, but let's go.
We talked for a little bit, and then a week went by, and she invited me hiking, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, she invited me hiking, so we went hiking.
You're not nature.
That was actually like my first hike, so I was kind of hyped about it.
What's our biggest pet peeves about each other?
Ooh. Go ahead, you wanna go first?
Sure. So my biggest pet peeve of Austin, I don't really have any problems with you. Like nothing bothers me. Really.
Okay, hold on.
Honestly.
Pet peeve.
I don't know, this was never told me.
She is the most stubborn person I've ever met in my life. Stubborn as can
Like
be.
what?
You know how hard it is to get this girl to tell me sorry? I don't even think she's ever told me sorry,
Yes,
not one. What? I don't think she's ever. It's so hard for her. Like, I don't even know if I'll be able to get her to
But
say
you know
sorry.
what? You're stubborn too. You don't ever say sorry either.
But I've changed for you.
Oh my gosh, like, why can't you tell me? Like, why don't you talk to me?
When it comes to her acting like she had no idea what was going on, that is a complete lie. Catherine knew what I was dealing with for a very long time. I would come to her and I would voice how I feel about how I felt like I was getting no affection from her. There was a year period where we had no sex, and I would vent to her telling her what I needed. And her exact words verbatim on my kids, she said, "Just don't make me look dumb. Don't embarrass me." I don't know what that means to you guys, but to me, it sounds like, go do whatever you need to do because I'm not capable of giving you what you need.
When I found out that there was cheating, I checked out and I said, my body is a temple and I refuse to allow anybody to come near my temple if he cannot be honest and truthful and loyal. And it was like, I'm checked out. And it is true. And I wrote it in the book. I put the same exact, put 4 years. It was 4 years. It was actually more like 5 years if you think about it, because
5 years of what?
Of not being intimate with him.
Okay.
Because just to be completely transparent and honest, because I do feel like a lot of women and men can relate to this. Yeah. But I was going through a lot of postpartum, you know, your body changes, you know, you're breastfeeding and you're taking care of multiple children. And so, we had my daughter, and then we had, you know, I was pregnant that whole year, and I was the cheating allegations, all the things. And I thought, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I'm a huge part of this problem though. It's like, I take it full accountability on being in a relationship with someone and not also pursuing intimacy, because although I was disgusted and I didn't want like to be intimate, I didn't have these very serious conversations like, hey, maybe we should go see a therapist. Like, maybe we should do couples therapy. Maybe like this isn't normal going like another year without being physically intimate. It is such an important part of a marriage and a relationship.
It happened because of both of us. Now let's get into the cheating. When it comes to me stepping out of my marriage, I did. I 100% stepped out of my marriage. It was completely wrong for me to do it. I take full accountability. If I can go back and change it, I would. And I'm sorry for that. I truly am.
Hey, people. What's the word?
Oh shit. First of all. No, hold on.
What's up, new mom? Let's go.
They both lying. First of all,
Okay.
they both just sound crazy. They both look like liars. And girl, you was pregnant for a whole year.
What is she, an elephant?
I mean, well, you are pregnant for 9 months.
She lying. Sorry. All right. What was the question? Was there a question?
so the gist of it is, hold on, let me bring Skinny back in. So the gist of it is they were married and they had a period where there was no sex and also no intimacy for 5 fucking years.
No, they said for 1 year.
It was 1 year.
She changed it to 5. Yes.
That girl said 5.
Yes.
That's why I said she was lying. She was pregnant for a year. She had sex in 10. She was lying.
So, Skinny, thoughts?
That's that bullshit. I mean, all the way around the board. That is, you definitely. If they didn't realize that they should have. No. Oh, I thought it was me. It's no way. It's no way in the world that sex was not that important to them, that it took them that long to realize they needed to get some help.
No, not that important to them. Not that important to her.
I'm sorry.
Let's not do that.
Yeah, she did say that. She said, right. I should have realized. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, that's the bullshit. I stick with my initial statement.
Baby hairs.
Yeah, I'm cheating. I'm about to have 4 or 5 different side niggas. Like, you got me fucked up.
So I'm confused because you was just screaming like, no,
there's no time.
Don't attack me now. Don't do it.
I'm sorry.
I'm against cheating. I am, because I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, I'm gonna tell you why I'm so against cheating. I
am too. Let me just put that out there, too.
Because I was married to a man for 13 years that did nothing but cheat on me. Right. It got to the point that I checked out mentally. This nigga found a girl at work, and he started going to her house. Yo, no lie. He would come here, he would come home, and I would be like, I would start packing his bag. Oh, you going over there? You know, work is closer over there. Like, I did not want to be around him. Like, that man cheated on me so bad. And then getting out of that, every nigga after that.
But look what you just said, though, baby hairs.
Every nigga after that did nothing but cheat on me, too. But listen, this right here, no sex. I'm not withholding sex from my man. I don't care if we arguing. I don't care if we're arguing. We're having a disagreement. Listen, I don't care if he in the wrong.
Last week, Nina said no.
We're gonna agree to disagree, but we're gonna have. Then we're having angry sex because I don't care.
That's a fact.
We're
absolutely.
Sex like no, a year to 5 years, no sex.
I said last week. That's why I hold on.
Thank you, baby hairs.
And I'm gonna have,
thank you, baby hairs.
I'm gonna have a nigga to eat my ass, a nigga that eat my coochie, a nigga that suck my toes, a nigga that stroke
baby hairs.
Fuck that.
And that's why I always like to let y'all know that it's always going to be full circles in these conversations. Like they're always going to play parts in each other. And last week you didn't say no to sex, but you said I would say no to my mate, Nina. That's what you said. And I was just questioning, why are you saying no to your mate? That's all.
I didn't know that was included.
That is included. That is included.
First of all, I like sex. I think I like sex more than men. So that wouldn't even be included. Like my brain didn't go that far. And I even prefaced it by saying, "Oh, you want me to do like?" I'm thinking you talking about like tasks and other like labor shit. I'm not a labor girl.
Okay.
I'm a soft girl. Okay. But after 11, I could be a rough girl. So, but you know what I mean? My brain never went there because that don't apply to me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. All I want to point out, and not y'all, and not UCC, but women in general are the biggest fucking walking contradictories that I ever seen in my fucking life.
Hypocrites.
It's fucking disgusting. That's what I'm saying. It's fucking disgusting because. And that I played that portion of the video in the beginning where she blatantly said he's telling her about an intimate moment when they first met and we went on a hike, and she's like, "Oh, I don't remember that because I don't fucking remember shit." And the point of that is
that doesn't make y'all manipulative.
Hold on, Nina. Let me
Whoa.
Men are the most manipulative.
I'll agree with that. Nina. But let me finish. I'll agree with that, but let me finish.
I wouldn't agree. She said the most manipulative. I just want to let you know, too. She said the most.
We heard it. And your mic heard it. Thank you. Your mic was great.
I get. But what I was going to say was the reason why they're the most hypocritical and contradictory people is because we'll have conversations and they'll be like, "I don't remember this shit." And the same thing that Baby here just said, at some point, I just tell the nigga, "Go ahead." Then don't be mad when the nigga, "Go ahead." Is all I want to say. Don't say
I
shit.
wasn't mad.
Hold on, Baby hairs. I'm not saying you specifically. I'm just talking in general how women are. So they'll do these things and then act like I don't even fucking remember that conversation. I didn't say that. I didn't say that I didn't want to do shit, so go ahead. Yes, the fuck you did. Like, yes, the fuck you did.
I'm not telling my man to go ahead and do anything. No.
Exactly. And that's how you can prove men are manipulative and lack comprehension.
How?
So it's okay. Well, you just said it. So it's okay that if we are contradictory, what was the other word? Contradictive and what was the other word?
Hypocritical.
Hypocritical.
That just brings highlight of how free flowing and free spirited that we can possibly be, because you said all women, you put us all in the group, and that's okay, ladies, because I'm a defendant, because you also highlighted how manipulative and how much comprehension that you guys lack.
Is it manipulative?
And you even use her point of how the comprehension skills isn't there.
Wait a minute. How is it not
I'm
comprehension?
confused.
I'm coming to you. Hold on, Skinny. I got this. How is it not I'm comprehending? How is it not that I'm comprehending?
Because she said it.
Hold on. Let me finish. How is it that I'm not comprehending when I came to you as my partner, as my person, and I came to you in a vulnerable fucking moment, and I said, "This is what's going on with me. I need you to do X, Y, and Z," and then you said, "Fuck you," basically. So what am I not comprehending?
So did she say "fuck you" basically, or did she say "fuck you"?
What the fuck?
Whoa. Nina,
what
please.
Skinny, what the fuck just happened, Skinny? What the fuck just happened?
I had to bust with our own shit. Nina, please.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. By the way, follow me on Instagram and TikTok and all social platforms. So you can't sit here and be like, "Oh, I came to you in a vulnerable moment." Da-da-da-da. You can't sit here and state your clarities, but then state her vagueness.
No,
so
I stated my clarities. I said I came to you.
But her vagueness. So did she say? So was it basically "fuck you" or did she say "fuck you"?
No, I'm
so was your clarity basically?
Hold on, Nina.
I'm sorry. Was your vulnerability basically?
Nina, I'm speaking into the same tone or the same version he was, where he came to her first and he explained what was going on with him. And then she said, I'm not doing it right now. Go ahead and do what you got to do. That's what I'm saying. So what is he not comprehending in that situation? I comprehended it all.
No, actually, he said what I took it as. That's what he said.
Oh, that's what it is.
What are we doing today? What are we doing?
He said what I took it as.
What the fuck does that mean, Nina? If I ask you for something and you tell me no, I'm not doing it, what else does that mean?
Okay, so it didn't be like, oh, so clearly, so okay, babe, this is what I'm hearing you say.
What the fuck? Why we gotta go through all of that? We're not fucking three. Yeah, I just fucking asked you and you said no. Why do we gotta spend fucking 18 fucking cycles?
I would have hit. I gotta hear the explanation.
When you first started in the first video, he said we had an intimate hiking trip. He didn't say we intimately fucked. He didn't
that
say
doesn't matter. You still supposed to.
Now it don't matter.
That doesn't matter.
Shit. You just manipulating the situation.
No, that's not manipulation. That's not manipulation.
What are you talking about? Skinny?
Be quiet, new mom. You stay out of this. You stay out of this, new mom. Look, Nina, what we're saying is
I don't know what she's defending.
That's what I'm saying. What we're saying is that intimate moment of them taking a hike. That's just like somebody being like, "How did y'all meet?" or X, Y, and Z. Both of y'all should be fucking remembering that. What are we doing?
On that, she don't.
I don't know. Maybe it's me because I feel like
I don't give a fuck.
You topic hopping because you're highlighting different things that's not equating to what you said. Because you went from making points from what B said to making points to the video, and I'm trying to make the point of how you guys can be manipulative and lack comprehension. But now you're making a point to the beginning of the video. So
this was the biggest spin I ever seen in my life. Just now that
you moved the goalpost crazy.
She just did the 18 donut.
You moving the goalpost and I'm trying to catch up.
Right. All right. Maybe. All right. So let me ask this. What are you defending, Nina? Are you defending that this chick obviously didn't give a fuck about the relationship or was clearly stupid about it because she didn't remember that?
I'm not defending her.
All right.
I'm not defending the video. I'm not defending the video. I'm not defending her.
No, she's defending that we didn't comprehend what she said. That's
no.
Well, where's the comprehension?
See, exactly. So that's why nobody understand what nobody's saying because we on two different sides of the field. You touch down. I think I'm in the end zone. So where T said women, he didn't say most women. He said women are hypocritical and contradictory. I said cool, and he made that statement after B explained what she said. He made that statement, right? I said cool. If that's the case, then men are, and in general, I didn't say most for a reason. If that's the case, then men are manipulative and lack comprehension.
But where's the lack of comprehension at?
And that's where I'm trying to understand.
Hold on, Skinny, let it go.
It started with B, what she said, and then you moved the goalpost to the video. And I'm like, okay, cool. If you want to talk about the video, let's talk about the video.
We're discussing the video. What is happening? Are we not discussing the video?
I'm confused. I think we should move on.
Are we not discussing the video?
I am so confused now.
All right, I just want to address the comments. So, Helen is saying, "Why stay in a situation like this?" And I hate that women always go to that as a fucking go-to. The reason why people stay is because this is my fucking family. Because yes, what the fuck are we talking about?
With Helen, and I feel like it's we could say it for both sides. I don't care if it's the male or the female. Why stay? Whichever the
I'm telling you why.
So why do you stay?
I'm telling you why. To you.
I don't give a fuck about what that because we talked about that before because it's my family and that's why y'all be in relationships for 10 plus years and that should be toxic as fuck and them kids be fucked up. So I don't care about none of that. I think it's all bullshit. You shouldn't stay. that long, if you're not getting what you need out of the relationship and ain't nobody willing to do the work, do the therapy or whatever they need to do, then don't stay, because then it's going to be, oh, we cheating on each other. Now niggas got side babies. Now she pregnant by somebody. It ain't even her,
I
it ain't
agree.
even her husband.
Hold on.
Now it's toxic and shit in the house, and the kids are now dealing with toxicity. Why
Tia,
stay? I agree, Helen.
hold on,
Why
Tia.
stay?
Tia, I agree with your rationing. I'm just telling people why they stay. I didn't say it was right or wrong. I'm just telling you why.
Like, married, you can't just leave.
Right.
Being in a relationship.
Why not? Why not?
Because
they didn't sign the prenup.
Niggas get separated every day. Y'all can still be in it. I know my aunt been married for years. Ain't been with that nigga in years. Bye. I'm not staying in that bullshit. I don't give a fuck if it's a ring on my finger or not. If I'm not happy and that shit is toxic,
Sounds like cheating.
What?
I can't.
Married or not, I'm not saying, but that's me.
I can't, but that is the reason of Helen. Sometimes we have children, we're married, we live together, we have business. It's be a lot of fucking
There's a lot of things.
Yeah, it's a lot of things.
And already intertwined your life.
And I don't give a fuck. I'm still leaving.
I done made 500,000 this year, and she made 22,000.
And that's fine. You can stay in that marriage, but that don't mean y'all gotta be in the same household. We did, and you should stay in the same household. Talking about, oh, we for the family, and y'all family be fucked up. Them kids be wanting y'all to get divorced too.
But what about the people that stay in the same household and they don't deal with each other, but they're good?
That's fine. I just don't like the toxic shit. That's what I'm saying. For whatever reason,
Right, I agree.
That's my whole thing.
People be toxic single.
I call that good cheating.
Facts.
No, that's called, oh, I'm leaving and I'm gonna fuck whoever I want.
It's still good cheating. Everybody's happy.
That's not cheating.
I'll just say
not in a
this.
relationship no more.
Everybody that stays doesn't end up toxic. Like, they don't be toxic. They just stay for their family unit and they work it out. Everybody that stays, everybody that stay, it don't be toxic. So when y'all ask why people stay, it's because we've been talking for fucking years about keeping
already an investment
family together. That's what I'm saying.
But
and
see, I'm pretty sure she's referring to the toxic shit though.
But that's the problem.
That was toxic.
That's the problem. But that's the problem though, Tia. Everything ain't toxic.
We not talking about stuff that's not toxic. We not talking
You know, they was together.
About some shit that's is cool, copacetic. Why would we be talking?
But they were together for 5 years and weren't intimate, right? But they were still together for 5 years. Right. So that means it was something in that relationship that kept them together, and they sacrificed fucking for it.
Right.
It's just a set. Like right. They just lack in the intimacy.
Right.
Part. And like even she said, she was like, oh,
that
if I was forced to get therapy,
I'm sure that man was not happy.
That's a fact. Who would be happy? Fucking 5
but
years.
What I'm saying is, it wasn't no like abuse or financial abuse. Like he not putting his hands on her. It's just, they didn't say there was an argument in front of the kids. Like, you know what I mean? They didn't say like, oh, we did it. It's just he frustrated because he wasn't getting sex, so he stepped out and got it. And she's
I'm gonna tell y'all. We gonna wrap this up, but I'm gonna tell y'all what happened in this relationship. So in this relationship, they started off, being a loving couple and that being the focal point, but then they started doing business together. So once they started doing business together, now it becomes a job. So now once it's a job, she's not looking at him the same way. Right. She's not looking at him the same way. So that's what happened in their relationship. It wasn't even toxic at all. It just shifted. But it wasn't toxic. But that's what happened, people. All right, moving on, because new mom was supposed to stay out of it, but she got fired up.
New mom, was that a family picnic bag of Doritos you had?
No, it was regular size.
That joint is not regular size.
Yeah, that joint is big.
Look, put it towards your torso.
That look like the family size or the party size. that ain't the 75 sit bag. That's
hey,
like
she rolled that joint up like.
She said, "Who's buying that?"
That's for the baby. 75 sit bag is for the baby.
All right, people. Moving on to the next topic, man. There's been a lot of shenanigans going on, but y'all said y'all is not in for prenups, so. Do y'all think that Cardi got her lick back, or is she doing too much, man?
No, I think she moved on. I don't think she got her lick back or none of that. I feel like she just moved on, and people mad. People don't know what move on look like.
All right, can we get a summary of what we're talking about?
A recap.
Cardi.
I love that.
I don't really know everything.
For sure, new mom. So basically, Cardi B and Offset, they got married at some point, and then they had children.
No.
and
I'm talking about
Offset
like
was
right
fucking
now.
cheating. I'm about to get there.
Oh,
And Offset was fucking cheating a lot. And at some point she took him back, and then at some point she got tired of it. And now she fucking a new nigga, and she posting it just so he can see. So it's not that she just moved on, Miss Nina. She's also showing out so he can see.
I'm posting so he can see.
Yes, the fuck she is. Yes, the fuck she is.
So the same way she posted Offset, she's posting her new. She moved on. It's not about Offset. So now that she's in a new relationship, she can't post her man.
No, now that she's still married.
Who is it?
No, wait a minute. He's a football player. He's a football player.
She get a divorce.
What is that?
They get a divorce. They signed divorce papers, right?
But they're not divorced yet.
She filed a divorce.
But they're not.
It's filed.
Separated.
Regardless, you shouldn't be posting your ass.
So sensitive, please. She moved on.
I'm just playing. Yeah, I agree.
They got a newborn. I don't fucking understand what's happening right now.
First of all, her ass been out.
Damn.
So I don't think that matters. Her ass been out.
What you mean?
Then he say something about she put poster. What you say, T?
I said I didn't say her ass was out. I said she's posting her ass twerking and the nigga slapping her ass. That's not her ass out here. That's she's showing the fuck out.
Hey, T, you ain't got no video of that? I would like to see that.
I definitely got the video of it. I'm sending it to you right now on your fucking
I would like to see that, sir.
But she been showing that though.
No, she wasn't. She was never.
There's videos of her Offset. Yes, it is. Yes,
there's video of her.
Video shoots behind the.
That's her husband.
They were married, so it doesn't matter whether.
Tia, there's video. Tia, there's video of other niggas smacking her ass.
No, what I'm saying.
Oh, all right, that's what I thought.
No, I'm saying because you were saying like, okay, they got kids or something like that. That's what
I said they got a newborn.
But she was already posting videos like that.
Not with another nigga smacking her ass,
What doesn't
Pia.
matter what is doing it, whether it's her husband or not. What does it matter? It's been out there.
Wait, what we talk about? No, that's bad.
Yes, what's been
twerking?
Her ass twerking is different than a nigga smacking her ass. What are we talking about?
Yeah, it's a nigga that's not her husband.
Right.
Who gives a fuck?
I cannot.
But she married now. We just talked about a couple of weeks ago that Cardi B has changed her life and it was a wifey type.
Is she not separated?
Right?
Is she not separated?
They're not divorced yet. Neither one of them should be doing anything publicly.
Yeah, I don't think that's good PR.
But while he was out here tricking, slapping asses,
nobody was seeing that.
money.
Nobody was seeing that, Nina. Nobody was seeing that, Nina. Nobody was seeing that. He was being respectful. He was being respectful. Nobody was seeing that.
But when you in the process of
know what's a nigga show?
Of a divorce,
I've never seen my most nigger's life.
Nobody was seeing
it.
So y'all think she's trying to embarrass him?
She's not trying to embarrass him. She's trying to make him jealous because she still likes the nigga.
Fuck him. First of all, how is it better? Because just because his shit was, it wasn't
I didn't say
really
better.
private.
I didn't say better. I said respectful.
Huh?
I didn't say better. I said respectful.
Basically, he wasn't out in the club getting video, right?
He disrespected the marriage since the beginning. She needs to continue respecting it because of what?
No, it means I'm not embarrassing you publicly.
She
The same
started.
thing the girl just said to the nigga in the first video. Don't embarrass me publicly. That's the same shit.
I think Cardi. Yeah. All of y'all agree that Cardi is trying to get her lick back. Y'all just. Cardi is definitely trying to get her lick back.
I
No,
So
y'all agree. I don't agree.
no.
I don't think she's right about this man.
That's what
I
y'all
think he's right
saying.
about her.
Then why post it? Just go live your fucking life.
I just feel like we trying to make it.
And she talks
like,
about everything. That's
She
what she
don't post
do.
everything. She didn't post when a nigga was fucking her when she was pregnant, but don't nobody want to say that.
Ew.
All right. Now we quit
That
quiet. Now we
is
quiet. Now we
yucky.
quiet now. Cardi.
You making it seem like hers is worse because hers is more public when we already
It
knew about
is.
him.
It is.
Yes. Because
That's
it's
because
public.
she's making it public.
We
Yeah,
already
she.
knew about him cheating on her. We always knew every single time this nigga cheated. Every
never
single time,
said
but
we
because
didn't.
we didn't have
Exactly.
visual confirmation,
Exactly,
we didn't
Angie.
know, because now Cardi has always kept everything in her face. All these celebrities put everything in her face. It's not more disrespectful because we're seeing it over him privately. He wasn't privately doing anything. We already fucking knew this entire time.
Okay, what if Cardi B was putting it out there though? What if she would get cheated on and then tell everybody? All right, so she was being double messy because she was telling her business, and now she's fucking another nigga and telling her business again.
And he was being more disrespectful because they were married. They're fucking separated. Y'all keep saying they ain't signed the divorce papers. They're separated.
I agree. That's true.
They're separated. She's not
That's true.
disrespecting their relationship, and she's not good cheating because they're not
I didn't.
together. Regardless of if
I didn't think about it like that. You're right. They are separated.
Always was disrespecting the marriage. Always. She's actually separated from him. And then doing what you want to do.
I don't give a fuck. Nobody should be hitting the box with a baby in there.
Exactly.
That is gross.
We want to skip that part though, huh?
I don't know about that. I don't
She
know.
admitted it.
Tell me what happened.
She admitted it. She said she fucked a nigga while she was just recently pregnant with the infant that they now have. See, now it's I don't care. Now it's I don't care. Skinny, did you see the shit that she said?
No, it's definitely nasty. I wouldn't do it. However, that nigga was fucking on her while she was pregnant. I'm pretty sure
You
he
still
was
giving it-
inside her, and it was all type. Everybody was involved. So
That's gross too.
because the baby
That's gross.
inside of her.
Yes, that makes it extra gross. That's exactly why.
It's gross because we carrying the baby. Okay, but he's still fucking on her while she's pregnant.
I'm gonna say
All
that.
of it's horrible. All of it's equally horrible.
He's hitting that. What's it called? The embryonic sac. What's the sac called?
I
sorry.
agree with
It's too much.
everything that you just said, Tia. But I'm gonna say this right now: if anybody was pregnant with my baby and fucking on another nigga and saying it publicly, we're gonna have an issue.
I feel like well, I don't know. I feel like she probably said that shit just to make his ass mad. I wouldn't.
And that's what I'm saying. That's my point right there.
Damn.
doing
Thank
this
you,
shit
babe.
to
Look
make
at
him
her.
feel some
You
kind of
proving
way.
points and shit.
Thank you. She's doing this
I
shit to
wouldn't
make
even
him feel
thought
some
about
kind
that,
of way.
T.
Not because she
Is he
posts
doing
all the
it?
time.
And so what? What about it? It's making her feel good. Oh well. He been embarrassing her.
Own that.
Embarrass that nigga.
That was the
I
only
agree.
thing we said. That was the only thing
That's
we said was on
and I agree with you
I
there.
wasn't disagreeing. I was just making my other
These
point.
two did. These two
So
did.
Cardi is definitely getting her lick back.
As she should. I said that as she should.
But it's still fucking gross that you had sexual intercourse with somebody else's baby in there.
Yeah, that is.
It's gross. And the baby agreed with me in the background. He like, hey, I heard that.
I didn't realize he was yelling.
Shout out to Baby Blake, man. Y'all let us know in the chat, in the comment section. Do y'all think that Cardi is getting her lick back, or like Nina and Baby here says she's just moving on? I think that she's definitely purposely trying to get her lick back, and she purposely still like and miss that nigga, and that's what that is.
I didn't say anything.
What'd you say, Baby Harris?
I said I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you agreed. Well, what's your opinion then?
I'm gonna stay out of that.
No, I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Stay out of it.
It sounds interesting.
Okay. I do feel like she getting her lick back, but I don't think she should be doing it publicly because she's married, going through a divorce, and when you're going through a divorce, you could forfeit everything that you have with that infidelity being on public.
Well, if his is already public, what do it matter? They both.
I never seen, but me, I never seen it with him.
Yes, because it was never fucking shown. It was all fucking hearsay.
I heard about it. We might have heard,
but you didn't see it.
He won at the basketball game with the bitch.
I heard
She had a basketball game with both.
He admitted though. I'm pretty sure he admitted that he cheated.
He could
To who?
But
I'm pretty sure she can prove that he was cheating on her too. That's probably why she don't care.
Admitting it and everybody looking at it is two different things.
She's publicly with another man. She's
Right.
publicly doing stuff with other men. She done publicly said while she was pregnant that she did something with another man. He could win just with that right there.
Thanks.
When messy gets you messed up.
Go ahead, Tia. What you want to say?
That's why people be saying divorces are messy.
Go ahead. Yeah, that's a fact.
No,
We about
the
to get
point,
to that.
what I was about to say is, but if she can prove the same thing, is it going to matter?
All right, so that'll take us right to the last question on this topic. So he did file for spousal support, and I think that he deserves spousal support.
Who deserves spousal support?
I think they should go their separate ways.
I think they should too. That's some bitch nigga shit every time. I don't care.
Do
You can't say that though.
That's what I'm gonna say. Do you know the history of how she became Cardi fucking B?
Yeah, you can't say that.
I don't care.
See now when it comes to a guy, I don't fucking care.
It's definitely a double standard with y'all with divorce.
Yes,
Absolutely,
yes.
it's definitely a double standard.
It's not about being a guy because trust and believe. I done told my brother to take the bitch to court for child support. It ain't about being a guy. It's about that nigga Offset. That's how I.
Yeah, it's
I
about
don't like
Offset.
that.
I don't like that nigga.
I don't, and I'm mad, and I'm really mad at Cardi B. Every time it was always coming out. Oh, he cheated. Girl, you shouldn't have married that nigga in the fucking first place.
I agree with you.
Always mad because I'm like, no, please, Cardi. I always fell for her, and I always be so upset because I'm like, all he gonna do is keep buying you this, buying you that. You should have been left that nigga, but you know everybody stay for whatever reasons, whatever. And then it's just like, another kid. It's just so fucking toxic, and it just never.
It was arranged.
It was just so
this
annoying.
one is definitely toxic.
That's why I just don't like him. That's all.
All right, Nina. What's your thoughts on the spousal support?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, we all quiet. If this was a girl, this would be so different. This would be fucking different.
Hold on. Let me put it in. Let me see what their net worth is right now.
I can tell you. I can tell you. It says Cardi is up to like 80 million and he's like around 20 million.
Yeah, you gonna give me my spousal check.
Hold on, Skinny. Let me tell Tia what the fuck happened. Cardi B was regular fucking Cardi B from the Bronx on her little mixtape. Nobody really knew who she was. Offset put her with my management, bring her down south, and put her on songs that got her popping. Offset also did a lot of writing for her too. So Offset is a little bit, probably 30%, 40% responsible for her fucking career.
Well, Offset should have been a little bit smarter about his royalties.
What the fuck you mean? What do that got to do with spousal?
It was married.
Yes. Contract written up.
The contract is the marriage.
Yes, the contract is the marriage. That's why I keep telling you about the fucking prenup. That's the contract.
But what I'm saying is, what's the you can't have my bags.
And that was before they got married, wasn't it?
What was?
So there's no prenup, is what we saying?
I don't think there's no prenup.
The Bodak Yellow, and you know the what you talking about, the leverage of her career, wasn't that before they got married?
Does that matter?
I'm asking.
I think it is.
I'm just trying to understand.
Like half and half.
I think that would matter, right?
Nina,
would that not matter?
Nina, half and half.
I'm literally curious. Like, what?
I'm telling you, half and half.
Half and half what? What do you mean?
Half before they got married, and along the go while they was like when they first got married, he was still.
So he was still writing for her,
right?
So does he get some type of royalties from something? Because I feel like, all right, if you did certain things, will you still be getting paid off of whatever?
What I'm saying to you is this, Tia. She's getting more money outside of music, but the reason why you're popping is because I helped you with music.
So wait.
So there's no other way to go to get the money besides spousal support.
Is this the same? Can we not equate this to the Remy Ma and Papoose thing? Because didn't Papoose claim that he wrote that he made 90% of Remy Ma?
Yeah,
Why
but
is this not the same?
we're not gonna justify that because that
I'm
wasn't.
not justifying anything.
No,
I'm literally
I'm about to
curious.
tell you. Yeah, I'm about to tell you because that wasn't public knowledge. This is public knowledge that he was writing for Cardi.
This is public knowledge. We just learned this.
No, Papoose saying that I wrote for you is not public knowledge. That's him just saying that shit.
So what
It's
does public knowledge mean? What
It
does
means
public knowledge mean? Like he wrote, like he's written the copyrights
Yeah, it means my name's in the credits.
in the credits. Okay, so and Papoose name is not in Remy Ma's credit.
Right.
So this is so when Papoose said that's just hearsay.
Right.
Okay. All right, I understand.
But Papoose could be telling the truth.
Yeah,
but it's still business.
Right, it's still business. Still business.
No, I have mixed feelings.
So,
I don't
y'all,
think,
ladies, y'all don't think he should get paid?
No. So this is the thing, right? Because look, so okay, you helped me. It's half and half. You helped me jumpstart my career, right? Perfect. Thank you. Right. But why didn't you jumpstart your career too?
First of all,
it was just.
That's what I'm saying. He's the fucking Migos. What are we talking about?
Yeah, he with the Migos. He's the man.
So was I taking care? So you want to spot? I gotta give you, and I'm just curious. Maybe you could change my notes. Well, yeah. So I have to give you spousal support because you invested in my career, which now means I make more than you, which means that now I'm the breadwinner of the household. Right. And because you have to leave due to your infidelity, hearsay. Okay, cool. But due to your infidelity, now you have to leave. So now I have to pay you money?
Yes.
Yes.
You just said.
Do you remember Nas and Khalees?
Do you remember Mary J. Blige and her manager husband? Yes, yes, and yes. Yes. No. Yes to all of it. Yes.
No, I don't remember.
Well, yes to all of it.
It don't make sense.
How much did...
Why don't it make sense?
I don't know. It's not clicking for me.
None of this would be happening if I didn't do what I did.
So, can I say something?
Go ahead.
I agree with Angela in the comments.
What's she saying?
I can't see.
Why does he need spousal support if she has the kids?
Because that's the only way for him to get his money.
Okay, he don't know.
He don't have the kids.
He don't have.
Y'all are not listening.
I'm not listening. I know what spousal support is.
Right, but what I'm saying is hold on, baby. Here's what I'm saying is he's not doing it based on spousal support. He's doing it based on that's the only way I can get my money.
Okay. They're going through a divorce.
Right, it's petty.
Why
shit.
not in the divorce?
This is why I say that you should have prenups. And y'all said no.
Okay, so fuck the spousal support. Why not in the divorce papers? You say I want this amount of money back because I did X, Y, and Z for you.
I'm about to tell you, baby. Here's the same reason that she wants to be.
No grown ass man.
I'm about to tell you, baby. Here's hold on. The same reason why she wants to be on Instagram showing another nigga smacking her ass because this is war now. That's all it is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because asking.
And this is why prenups are important.
And it's.
Can I read something to y'all?
Go ahead, Skinny.
A judge ordered Nas to pay Khalees around $30,000 per month in spousal support and $9,000 in child support. It's $40,000 a month. Is that fair?
Ladies.
Them numbers always be crazy as shit to me.
She got the kids, right?
So she need $40,000 a month.
$40,000.
No, I don't think
$40,000 a month.
So Cardi B did break down. Cardi B broke down. She broke down the expenses for the kids, and that's a lot of fucking money because he wants them to have a personal driver, which is $10,000 a month.
Does he want that, or does she want that?
They go to private schools, which is however much tuition that is. Then they have all the extracurricular activities that they have these kids in. So of course, I feel like whatever the amount of the things that the kids got going on, then it would be sufficient. But if it don't equal up to that,
hold on, baby hairs. We weren't speaking about that money for Cardi. He was talking about the money for Khalees.
Speaking in general, like
okay,
that was my example right there. Like, so I don't know what Khalees got going on with the kids.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
All of that, but I did just say if that 40 bands is not equaling up to what the kids got going on, plus their clothing and eating.
It's on the information available.
She shouldn't be getting.
Come on, Skinny.
I feel like
go ahead, baby hairs.
I'm sorry.
She should be getting enough to pay for tuition if they got a private driver, the private driver, their food, their clothing.
So you're saying if Offset had the kids, if they split the time with the kids, Offset can get paid?
Spousal support. That's spousal support. It's to support the spouse to help assist with what's happening in the house. And also, Offset even said it. It was a note from his management team that he's not even requesting spousal support because he needs support. He's requesting it because what y'all saying? They use another term, but he want to get his lick back or something like he's being petty for it. So he doesn't really want it for support.
I just said that.
So what's the point of him getting?
Divorce is messy.
The point of him getting that is because yes, I'm being petty, but also some of that money is my money.
Hey, but listen, y'all didn't agree that Cardi was getting her lick back, but y'all think that it's petty for this nigga to do what he's doing. When actuality, he's being just as petty as she is.
That's what I'm saying.
On the kids, I'm going to B point because it's a valid point. Okay, if you're requesting spousal support, the 40K to help, so for it to help to sustain the health of the children, like the house and the foundation the lifestyle that we built, because of course it's now surrounded around the kids, right?
Right.
What's the point? Like, why would you need spousal support? And he's saying, I don't really need the money. Right. I'm just doing it because. So if this
right,
am I not making a point or
no? Everything that you're saying is right. right.
So he don't need this.
Right, he don't need it, but he want it because I want to be petty because you want to be out here showing your ass on Instagram. So now I'm gonna do this.
Trying to be petty.
This is my whole point when I told y'all why prenups were important and y'all said no, they wasn't.
Who said this?
Wait a fucking minute. Do I gotta run the tape?
I'm just here for that conversation.
What the fuck? What's happening right now?
No, answer that question. Tia wasn't there.
No, Tia might not have been here. Tia might not have been here, but Tia,
I don't remember the question.
Tia, all the ladies except for you,
I'm gonna definitely say
said prenups. They shouldn't have prenups, and prenups are not important and all kinds of shit like that.
First of all, I'm an entrepreneur and I've always been about my business, so I'm 100% for a motherfucking prenup because the motherfucker ain't gonna get shit that I built.
Fact.
So I'm definitely gonna say yes to that. Hell no.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't feel no type of way if my man said that.
Tia, baby hairs and Nina was both saying, yeah, Tia, baby hairs and Nina was both saying, no, that means that you're planning for the divorce. That means that you don't love they said all of this shit.
That's a
this
fact.
is what they said, Tia.
I'm still saying it. I stand on it 10 toes down.
Yeah, I'm still standing on what I said now.
See, Tia?
Y'all got
I know why I'm getting married. I know the reasons for why I'm getting married. And if I get fucked in, I get fucked in. Those are my consequences. But I know why I'm getting married.
No, but you're smarter than that, Nina.
Right, you gotta be smart.
You are smarter than that. You can't just say if I get fucked in the end, then I get fucked in the end, and we told you about it. No, you gotta cover yourself.
But that's my heart and that's my path. I have a reason for why I'm getting married. Like, you know what I mean? I'm getting married for the paper. I'm not getting, and I'm pretty, and I'm not thinking for everybody.
That reason don't change for having security.
Right? I know what everybody
that reason don't change.
I know what my intentions are, and that's what I want to follow. And what I'm saying is, okay, just like with everybody, when you jump into relationships and you all love it, you know what your intentions are when you jump into these relationships and have these babies. Even let's not even talk about relationships. When we go ahead and get these jobs, you know what your intentions are. But ultimately, you know what the consequences may or may not be. There's two paths to every ending. Everything have an expiration date. And I understand what one of those paths may lead to. It may lead to a crazy ending, or it may not. Am I going to go
I
ahead
love that you know that.
Am I going to thank you? Am I going to go ahead and set my mindset to it being in the result of chaos?
That's what I'm saying.
No,
It ain't
because
about
I don't
that.
live on that
No.
vibration.
It ain't
But I'm
about
also
No,
not
Nina.
gonna,
What you?
and I'll be stupid. I'm cool with that.
I can't.
Cool with it. I
Because
don't
it's not
care.
about that, Nina. It's not about
Yeah.
that.
Because I
It's
leave with
not
love, and
you.
my intentions is that way.
All right, but listen, in every situation you've been in, you led with love, right? And it didn't end well, right? And even though you led with love, these niggas
Physically.
might have been fucking, they might have been fucking scumbags, right?
They
At the
were.
end of the day. All
They
right,
were.
so why not know already what you know that at the end of the day, this nigga might turn into a scumbag. Let me protect myself just in case, because more than not, it happened to me, right?
It ain't
The
even
odds
about
are
the
the shit is going to
nigga.
happen.
But
Right,
that's
but
corny.
it ain't even
It
about the nigga.
is.
I don't even know
But
why we
protect
gotta go
yourself.
here. You just supposed to protect your business, period. It ain't even gotta be nothing about the nigga.
Exactly.
I'm trying to, yeah, like when you,
Even before all this even happened for me, even being cold-hearted today, the thought of me
Okay,
getting
we
married
gonna
is
warm
kind
your
of like,
heart up here. We
damn.
ain't gonna
no,
do
I'm
that.
just no, I'm really
Go ahead.
no, for real. I always said I'm never dropping. Like I'm always going to keep my name. I'm always because I always had in my mind because I've been business oriented and all that, but I always been a lovey-dovey. I'm going to always protect my business, even if a motherfucker help me or whatever. That's mine. That's mine, and I know the blood, sweat, and tears that I put into something. So although I'm heartless now, but even before that, I always knew I wanted my identity and I wanted to keep what was mine, no matter what. We can build together and everything. We can have some shit together, but I'm gonna always still have something for myself, regardless.
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
You can plan like that.
That's what we're saying.
You
Nina.
plan like that. You don't saying prenup. I'm cool.
That's what the prenup is for. To protect your shit.
A prenup is just outlining what's yours is yours and what's mine is mine. It don't have to be like nothing crazy. It's just written like, so when it comes down to this petty shit, we had already got some shit lined up beforehand. So, because right now we can't even think straight. Right now they can't think straight. But if they would already have something lined up, it'll already be like, okay, well, this is what y'all said before y'all even started cheating on each other. So this is what y'all said. This is what y'all gonna stick to. That's all a prenup is. It's just this stigma behind a prenup being so, a bitch is a gold digger, da 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 da. It has such this negative notation behind it, and it's not. It's really not. It's just outlining. That's just like a will. It's the same thing. It's just written. This is what it's going to be if we break up. That's all it is.
Facts.
I think you should try different things, Nina.
What does that
like? I mean, like, go outside of the box for a little bit. Go outside your box of what you normally do, because it seemed like
I know. I don't even know where we.
no, I'm talking about. I'm talking about like the prenup stuff. Like, like she's so genuine. Like, I'm going with my heart, and I don't want to. No, you gotta use your brain in some like. It'll be smart to protect what you have and not trust your heart all the time, because your heart will fuck you up. I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, when you decide to date a person or you like this person, you go with your heart. Is that true?
I don't.
I'm confused. You go with your head. You don't feel like when you go with your heart, it's hold on. Do you have a swing in your room?
Relax.
I'm over here like
fancy. She's swinging in the room. Hold up, I gotta step my shit up. Got a fucking hammock in your room. How you do that?
He got a pole. It's a lot going on, man. All I got is a little love seat. That's great.
That's a fact. There's a lot going on. It's definitely a lot.
I like that though.
All right, Skinny, don't add nothing to that pole, okay? Don't add nothing else.
I can't.
Okay.
All right, let's move into the last topic, people. I don't know if y'all know this story or not, but I just recently read up about this shit. So, Kevin Liles, who was once like the president of Def Jam and all kinds of shit like that, and Lady Luck, who's a female rapper, who I thought was a stud, but that's neither here nor there.
Right. From Jersey, right?
That's a fact.
Oh
That's
my
a fact.
God.
That's a fact. So she's putting a $30 million claim on him, saying that he sexually abused her. And the story goes like they were together, like in some kind of like, you my artist, but also we fucking maybe. But she's driving. So the story goes, she's driving his car, and he like grabs her head, like notioning her like to suck his dick. But she's saying that was sexual abuse, and that equals to 30 million. So my question is, what the fuck is now sexual abuse in a consensual relationship? Because even a lot of shit that I'm hearing in the fucking Diddy trial is like, this shit happen every fucking day, and girls change their fucking mind every fucking day. So what the fuck?
The Harvey Weinstein case.
Can I?
I don't know if y'all know about that.
Can I speak on this? Because I had a lot of that going on in my marriage.
For sure. Go ahead, baby hairs.
So basically, all right, y'all know I was married for 13 years, and he did nothing but cheat on me. He abused me, all types of stuff, right? So yes, we would have sex. That was the consensual, like we had a consensual relationship. We was married, whatever. Yes, we did have sex sometimes, but other times it was forced upon me, like.
Right, I'm not speaking about rape. I need to know what sexual abuse is.
That's
part of it. Coercion. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you feel obligated to perform.
Yeah, he did the same. Like what you said that she happened to her, it was happening to me too. Like he would for me to do, and it'd be
all right.
like,
So Skinny. My bad. But Skinny, how many niggas do that every day?
I don't have enough numbers. Yeah, like this.
Do what?
Like
if you my girl and they grab your head to suck my dick.
That's all right. Unless you're in an abusive relationship, right?
Right.
And it's clearly abuse.
No,
then
there was
that
no
shit
abuse.
goes. I know. And I'm talking to the rest of the women who haven't been through what Baby Hairs has been through. Or if you have, we talk about the other relationships where a nigga I can drive and then you go down and you know what it is.
Right.
Is that sexual abuse because you feel obligated to suck my dick on the road? Or because that's just what we do?
This is what I'm saying. Hold on. This is what I'm saying, Tia. There's no abuse in this relationship, right? He's not like domestic abuse. There's no abuse going on. It's just like you're my girl and I grab your head to notion you to suck my dick. Now she said no and nothing happened.
Okay.
So can I?
So I owe you 30 million?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. So
oh my God.
Let me clarify what you're saying.
Prenup is it.
She's saying that he did the motion, right? As like hinting this is what he wanted.
Right.
She said no, he stopped.
Right.
And she's suing him.
Right.
Okay, yeah, that's the problem.
Can I speak?
Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what's going on with y'all. I used to think y'all was the most.
To still be sexual abuse.
Where's the abuse
afterwards?
Yes, where's the abuse?
Did he shut down? Did he give her the silent treatment? There's other shit that can happen.
I can't stop talking to you.
Nina, I used to be like, I talk to these women on this podcast and they are so different, and y'all are disappointing me today.
Yo, this is insane.
If I give you any sexual acts or anything, and you respond to me negatively because I don't want to perform at that moment, why my no just can't be a no and we go ahead about our day like normal?
Listen, Nina, your no is a no, but I can't have an attitude because it's a no.
I can't poke my lip out.
Yes, what the fuck is happening right now?
It's every time?
No, not every time.
But sometimes
You shouldn't tell me no every time.
Thank you. That's my whole fucking point. Why are you my girl if you want to tell me no? What the fuck are we doing?
And this is why people cheat.
No, I want to.
I say no to you that one time, right? I say no to you that time, right? But when I'm asking you to do something for me, you telling me no.
Who's
So why
telling
you
you
getting an
no?
attitude with me if I'm
Who's
not
te-
getting an
who
attitude with you every time you're telling me something?
who's telling you no, baby? Here's when we talked last week. I said I'm not saying no to nothing. So who's telling you
I
no?
mean, I'm not saying no to nothing either, but I'm just saying in general because this don't apply to me. But I'm just
Right.
but I'm just saying in general, like.
So Nina, he owe her 30 million for that.
I don't know. I don't know what happened afterwards.
Nothing happened. No, I read the fucking indictment. Like
I was
nothing.
about to ask you too. Is that the only thing that's in there?
Yes, it's the only thing that's in there. I read the paperwork.
If you went like that and nothing happened, no, you don't owe her 30 minutes.
All right, I'm gonna give y'all another
But
example.
I don't know the context. I don't know the background. I don't know the history of their relationship for me to just be like, no.
So y'all remember the Harvey Weinstein case, right?
No.
Harvey Weinstein, he was supposed to be this monster in Hollywood. He had all these people testify against him for 2 sexual harassment charges. They gave him 20 years. He's locked up currently for this. If you read the case, one woman he was dealing with for years, he has the emails and everything. She said he raped him, then went back, got tickets from him, got
this is my point.
job
This is my point,
opportunities.
Steve, go ahead.
Okay.
I want to let you finish, but this is my point, and this is what I'm trying to ask of the females, because what women are doing right now is saying 10 years ago you put your thumb in my butt, and now since we're not in a relationship, I don't feel like I like that. You owe me.
God forbid I don't have the same hobbies.
I cannot. I'm trying to ask a serious question here, lady.
Oh, she like that 30 mil sounds quite nice.
No, it was the other thing.
I don't like you bringing my ass no more. God, Lord.
So I'm trying to ask y'all, ladies, because that's my point to which you were speaking to, Skinny. Like, they're fucking changing their mind about some shit that they did 10 years ago that they consensually did, and now it's sexual abuse. So I'm trying to ask y'all, as the women, what the fuck is sexual abuse in a relationship?
We told you, but you said no, it ain't.
No, y'all didn't tell me.
You did.
What did y'all tell me?
The example that you gave was
What'd you say? That's what I'm saying, Tia. So that's what I'm saying. So
literally,
no, baby here is speaking about a domestic violence situation. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about we're in a regular thing, just like they were, and all he did was motion her head down, and then she said no, and then he stopped. What the fuck is sexual abuse?
Then he continued the relationship, then broke up, and now 10 years later, she's coming back with these accusations. That shit is
abuse. But listen, you could be in a relationship with somebody and it don't have to be abusive, and they could be doing the same thing that I just said.
Meaning what?
They could be doing the same thing. Like,
I think you was going through something different than what she's going through, because you acknowledged it back then that there was abuse.
Thing. I don't agree with the 30 mil thing because
all right, hold on, because this also just happened. So baby here is last week you said that nigga better know when I walk past to smack my ass, and then you also said, well, all the time I don't feel like being touched.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So where the fuck is this? This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Where is the lines at?
But T, you missing something. I said I'm in my healing phase, so I know what my love languages are right now. Like, at first I thought it was physical touch, but I know that I like when I walk past my man and he bite my ass. Like, I know that's a form of some type of love to me. Like,
I'm sorry, bite your ass when you walk past? Damn.
So I'm speaking to the so baby hairs. I'm speaking to the times where you don't feel like being touched, but he don't know that and he still do it. Did he sexually abuse you? That's what
I answer that for you. I answer that for you, baby. Is the woman to say he should know? He should know. He should.
That's insane.
It is insane.
No,
he should know my emotion and how I'm feeling at the present moment, because when I walk a certain way, I expect him to know not to smack my ass in this instance. That's crazy.
These are insanities. These are
No.
insanities.
Being forced to have sex is sexual abuse in any type
Absolutely.
of
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm talking about before that, before the rape or before the force of sex. What the fuck is sexual abuse?
Here's the lack of comprehension again.
Ain't nobody said shit.
But I did 50 times.
Even T is confused. Go ahead, Nina. What's the explanation?
I think they're saying that they already gave you the answer. It's just not.
It's just not clicking, Daniel, and that's okay.
All right, so the problem is the problem is the answer what she's looking for is that when your relationship is regular, right?
Right.
When you have a regular relationship, right, and everything is good, there's nothing that you can complain about, but you break up. What is sexually? What is the abuse what are some abuses that you can go through? Not what you went through, baby hairs, because that's clearly like abuse.
That's sexual abuse.
Right. We're not speaking
right now. Like, I'm not understanding. So do y'all know that once you're outside, sometimes you don't know what something is if you're in it until you come out of it. Maybe they came out of it and was like,
safe.
"Oh
niggas
shit,
is not safe, Skinny. Niggas is not safe, Skinny. Niggas
you're
is
not safe because it's a comprehension thing again." Like maybe
So
they
you
go to, oh shit, you know what? Maybe they have a conversation with somebody else. You know
I understand
what?
that.
I experienced that same thing.
Niggas is not safe.
I get it.
I told you,
Right.
walking fucking.
Oh yeah, there is no sexual abuse in consensual relationships because I consented.
No,
Stop.
No, Nina, I didn't say that there's no sexual abuse in consensual relationships. I'm asking.
So what's sexual abuse in a consensual relationship?
That's what I'm asking.
We're telling you, and you telling us it's not it.
You didn't give me an
There
example.
is none.
You didn't give me an
There is
example.
none.
But where was it not safe at? We're not speaking about abusive relationships. We're talking about regular relationships.
Clarified, I wasn't saying abusive.
Right, but why are you terrified? I'm talking about when you're not terrified. You're just in a regular relationship.
Baby hairs, you like to get your butt dipped. I know you was probably the abuser in the rest of your relationship.
Hold on, Skinny. I'm talking about a regular healthy relationship where you were never fucking terrified.
Right.
Now tell me the example of sexual abuse in that.
When you are in a relationship and you may not be in the mood, but your person wants you to be in the mood.
Okay, but he
doesn't do anything.
No, and then he doesn't do anything.
But
do you rip your panties off?
That's not abuse then. Like,
That's different.
That's what I'm asking. So where is the fucking abuse then?
The simple answer, ladies, is no abuse when it's a regular relationship.
That's my point.
No, but it still continues. That's sexual abuse.
Y'all trying to make something.
Right.
Y'all trying to make something.
No, what I think
are not safe. Ladies, y'all are not safe. Let these men important questions. Women, let these men ask these important questions. If it feels like chaos, it is chaos. Because what the fuck are we talking about?
Nina,
this is wild.
Nina, I understand where y'all going, where somebody's trying to force something. I'm not speaking to that. I'm talking about something healthy. Now tell me what is sexual abuse.
It doesn't have to look like force. I said coercion.
Oh my God.
All right, what's the coercion? You said no and I stopped.
Okay, but you're not
reacting negatively. You're punishing me for my no.
Oh my fucking God. Now I can't get an attitude because you see, y'all get attitude when niggas say no every fucking day. We can't go get that to eat. Now I got a fucking attitude. Y'all get a fucking attitude about everything.
You're a grown-ass man. You're a grown-ass man. Control your emotions. This
is crazy. Tia, please. What is
Nina, please.
She said you can't get an attitude after somebody
we gotta
says
control our emotions.
when they do that shit every fucking day, all day.
Yo.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Yes, I'm not.
This is a good conversation.
That's why I'm trying to figure out what the fuck it is. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck it is.
I used to brag about y'all. I used to be like, yo, I'm on a podcast.
Y'all a female with some man tendencies.
What does that mean?
So she's not so sensitive.
Why would she be sensitive? I
Ain't
didn't
what you
fucking
just
punch her
said,
in her
or did I
fucking
hear you
face.
wrong? Did I hear you wrong, or did you say that's too sensitive?
I never said nothing about sensitive. I never used
My
that word.
fault. I'm sorry. I think you said that she too sensitive.
What is happening right there?
My fault. I think you said that she too sensitive. I'm sorry.
Nope, never said that.
My fault.
I'm confused.
I think that this question on here, right here, that's up here,
Right.
this implies that sexual abuse cannot happen in a consensual relationship. Like, because you consented in a to be in a relationship, right? That means that I can never tell you no. I think the question is
the
misleading.
question.
It says, what is sexual abuse in a consensual relationship?
That
A
means give me a
consensual-
fucking example. That don't mean it don't exist. I said give me an example.
But you're not asking. You're not. I think that you're implying that if it's only going to happen in an abusive relationship.
No, I'm not implying anything. I said
He
give
just
me
needs an example, ladies. Just an example.
There is no example, because if you're using the example that you just
Ooh.
said with that girl, that
Say
is
it
not
again.
sexual abuse. You're looking for something that's not there. I think
There
that's
you
why
go.
it's
There you go,
confusing.
Steve.
Thank you.
There you go.
You're
There you
asking
go.
a rhetorical
There you
question.
go.
That's the fucking problem right there.
There you go.
It's not
did it.
Rhetorical. Rhetorical question.
You did it just now.
Hold on.
Nina, are you hanging yourself, Nina Boo?
Yeah,
You alright?
y'all killing me.
Hold on, Skinny.
That
Hold
wasn't a
on.
good
Let me
question.
talk to Tia real quick. Tia, I'm not asking a rhetorical question. I'm asking y'all as females to give me an example, because I don't know what the fuck that is. Because nigga,
you're
the
looking
shit
for something that somebody tried to say is something and it's not.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's
Fuck
why
her.
I should
Hold
never
on,
ask
Tia.
you this question.
Hold on, Tia. Fuck her example. I'm talking about in life. We need, like, us as men, we need this information. So I'm talking about us in life. Fuck the example of him trying to make her suck his dick, whatever it may be. I'm asking y'all as females to give me an example of a healthy relationship where there's
Consensual sex.
Consensual.
That's an oxymoron, because once sexual abuse is added in, it's no longer a healthy relationship.
That's my point.
That's not. That's two
rhetorical.
situations. It's a dumb.
It's not rhetorical. I'm asking y'all.
She's fighting the fucking chain.
It doesn't exist. Stop looking for it. It don't exist.
Hold on.
Once your healthy relationship becomes a form of sexual abuse, it's no longer healthy.
Tia, what if there's never sexual abuse?
Then it's not.
Oh my God.
So tell these women to stop. That's what I'm asking.
So just make that point.
Yes,
you're not asking anything. You're
that's
just
my
making a point.
Tell these women to fucking stop it.
I said that. I said you answered it.
Tell them to stop it. I don't want to hear no shit about 10 years ago when we did some freaky shit, and now you thought about it and you like, nah, I don't really think that I had liked or wanted that, and now I want to sue you for 30. You know what the fuck out of my face? Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I normally suck his dick on 95 and it was 76 West, and I don't be doing that. Like, what?
The fuck?
Hey, yo! Only do that on 95, child.
That's crazy. 95 is better for that anyway. For anybody who needs to know, 95 is better for those activities. For sure.
309 is
6-7 lanes.
Just in case.
Right up 611.
Yes.
For sure. I just wanted to know though, ladies.
The 309 is back up.
I don't want to see niggas keep getting in trouble for this shit. Like, fucking Zion Williamson just court his case, and it's like he was in a relationship with that bitch for like 10 years, and Ciara's already getting child support, all kinds of shit going on. It's like they just reaching for shit. Like, can they just stop reaching for shit? That's all I'm saying. Like, stop reaching for shit.
But everybody need to also stop raw dogging everything too. That'd be the problem. Everybody just don't believe in fucking contraceptive, but okay.
Yes.
If it's my
You do
man, you
a
taking
lot
it
of
off.
raw dogging?
If
That's what
that's
I was
my
about to
man,
say.
you taking it off.
That's what I'm about to say, Nina. Why is
My
that?
man is cutting it off.
Why is that the reference? This is my girl.
And that's my
But some
man
of them are
taking it
not.
off.
That's the point that I'm making. Some of them is not. That's just like with Ant-Man. He
Right.
wasn't with her. Was he with
Right.
her?
No.
He should never got the bitch pregnant. That's just the
That's a
bottom
fact.
line. Like
Yeah.
everybody act like it's 1902 and don't have no type of way of not getting pregnant. Everybody want to bring these.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I be
I'm sorry,
confused
y'all, I
on
gotta go.
how.
All right,
I'm
Nina.
sorry.
Get
I don't
All right,
mean to
Nina.
interrupt. I missed y'all.
All right, Nina.
All right,
Later.
y'all. See you.
I be confused on how people be cheating in relationships with all this technology. How the fuck does that happen? Like, all right, where you at? You should know where your partner is at. You can call them with FaceTime and shit like that. Like, I don't understand how.
First of all,
Like,
where are we going right now?
but I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. Like, it's just weird how people. Y'all talking about cheating and shit like that, but it's just weird how people still can cheat. But all of this shit that you really shouldn't be able to cheat with. You know what I mean? Sometimes people.
Why is that weird?
Because motherfuckers are still getting cheated on.
Right, because
That's
you're not
weird.
FaceTiming me you're not FaceTiming me 24/7.
Yeah, I don't think if I was in a relationship, I don't think my girl could cheat on me.
I'm not, nigga. The fuck?
I don't.
See?
I don't.
Hold on, Tia.
Ain't no way.
Tia, you said I was crazy, Tia. You didn't say that nigga's crazy.
How?
But I agree
How?
with him though.
No, my girl cannot cheat on me. What the fuck you mean? I called you
How
on
can she
FaceTime
not?
and you ain't pick up, 4 times in a row on and you normally do, and I can't see your face and you're surrounded.
But see, people
Ain't
be
no excuse for that.
She said she was going to work and she didn't go to work.
That's what I'm saying. There's ways around that. What are we talking about?
Nah, not around me.
Nigga, she could go get smashed on her lunch break when you not FaceTiming.
He said he popping up to the job on that hoe.
I ain't even on that tip. If her energy tell me she cheated and she cheating, that's what I'm saying. Like, I won't give nobody the opportunity to even get to that point where you can feel when a person is getting to the point of not fucking with you no more.
But what if
Right?
she is fucking with you, but she's fucking with other niggas?
Sometimes.
See, that's when I'll go on the ID channel. That's when it happens.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how you could fill out that blanket statement like this.
Nah, but it's too much. It's too much technology. It's too much technology. I'm
What
sorry.
that got to do with anything?
All right, listen. It's no way that she gonna cheat on me long. How about that? Is that a better statement?
You might say, yeah, I'll catch her, but you can't say it won't fucking happen. That's extreme.
I guess you're right.
Nigga says no way that'll happen.
I mean, it's just too much technology. But shit people are crafty. Don't get it twisted. But it's too much technology for nah.
I would rather you just say it's too much technology. I will catch your ass. Than
Hey,
to say that it won't.
Can I ask you a question? Do y'all keep lock phones in your relationship? Like, is your phone like your personal thing that your partner can't get into when you get in a relationship?
I'll give my person the code. I've never had no problem with that. Get out of there,
baby Harris. What you gotta say?
My phone is locked.
That's what I was about to say. My phone is always locked.
See, if I'm in a relationship,
my person
I unlock my phone.
Until you
Right, like
bill.
That's a fact. You ain't paying my phone bill. My phone is locked.
What the fuck?
that's not a good relationship.
You should
Why that's my privacy. It ain't even got anything to do with me cheating. It's just my privacy.
Yeah.
Well, when you're in a relationship, how about marriage?
What about it?
He got
if you're married, is your phone unlocked?
My phone would be locked because my phone has always been locked. I'm not going to change who the fuck I am.
I'm talking. Will your wife have your code?
No.
Oh, see.
Marriage?
No.
You're crazy.
Why am I crazy?
Too.
Crazy.
Why am I crazy?
In a marriage, though?
Does it matter?
Because you leaving your.
Does that matter?
Yes.
I mean,
in a
I say marriage because it's a deeper commitment than a relationship.
Okay.
But
exactly.
even in a relationship, I wouldn't want my partner to think that I'm hiding something.
You shouldn't be thinking that. Why are you thinking that?
They automatically gonna do that.
That's,
See, you
that's
know
on
that.
you. That's on you. That ain't got
No,
nothing to do with me.
what?
That's
What?
on
Think
you.
about what you just said right now. Oh, you
Think
talking about
what
it's on
I said
her?
right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just
that's
said it's on me.
her. That's her fucking insecurity.
I got you, but yeah, that's absolutely true. But sometimes you got to cater to the insecurities, T.
And sometimes I don't. Sometimes I fucking don't. What the fuck are we talking about? No, the fuck I don't. Fuck is you? I'm not gonna change who. I'm not gonna change who I've always been because our relationship status changes. This is who I've always fucking been, and I'm not. And I'm gonna respect you the same way. I don't need your phone to be fucking unlocked.
Well,
For me to trust you.
To answer your question,
if I trust you, I trust you. I don't need your phone to be unlocked for me to trust you.
My phone gonna still be locked and have that lock code on it, but you're gonna be able to have the code.
Have access. I got
what
you.
Do I need the code for?
I agree.
Yeah, that's
what do I need it for?
I agree.
What do I need it for?
Okay, here's my thing.
What I need it for?
I
don't need it.
Person to,
Why?
You know, before this last time, be on people's phone. But my phone, I allow my person to have the access to my phone because, like, I'm real. I don't know. Me and my person, we do a lot of shit together, whatever. So it might be like, hey, text such and such or whatever. I never really, because I'm not a. Oh, the boy just want to kill my vibe, yo.
Let's go,
Blake.
He on it.
Let's go, Blake.
So the reason why is because I've always been a very open and honest person. So I never felt the need to be like, oh, I need, you know what I'm saying? But I will say, when a motherfucker was all hype, trying to say I was cheating because of his own crazy insecurities, I was like, no, you're definitely not getting my phone because I know you're crazy. Right. And you're gonna manipulate the situation. But
you're gonna make something out of nothing.
Because that became very unhealthy and you're chaotic and you're a fucking psycho. So I don't even want you going through my phone because when I did let you go through my phone because whatever you tried to, you know, have this thing in your mind.
Who's this nigga that said hi?
That's what I'm saying. Like I can't even say hi to the Uber driver, the nigga drawing. So I'm gonna be like, I definitely changed the fucking code because you're trying to put something on me that I'm not even doing. But in a healthy relationship, yes, you can have. But my person isn't going through my phone. But sometimes I might be like, hey, I'm busy. Can you go through my phone? Can you text such and such or whatever? And when I was in that healthy relationship, the person wasn't even going through my phone. So I had no problem with them having access to me. Only time was when I felt like the nigga was crazy and it was, to your point, like some insecurity issues and all that shit.
That's my point. See, I never do, like, my personal is my personal and my business is my business. I never need you to go on my fucking phone to do shit. So what I'm saying is, Skinny, like, I know girls that are insecure about niggas watching porn. You think you could go on my phone?
Right. I had a movie. She was like, do we have to watch this? I was like, what?
That's what
not
I'm saying.
Not porn, but it was just
so
crazy
that's
shit.
What I'm saying. So how can you have my code if I know any little thing like that is going to be fucking beef?
Yeah, I don't want that kind of relationship.
Yeah, I don't got time for that shit.
Exactly. And if that's the case, we can't even be in a relationship at all.
I don't got time for that shit. Your shit, your privacy is your privacy and mine is mine. That don't mean that we don't trust each other. That means that we're still individuals and we still have individual privacy. If somebody is doing something, it's going to come out, whether it comes out in the phone or whatever the fuck it comes out at. But you're not going to take away my individual privacy.
I heard that before.
Yeah, that's what it is. The fuck?
This nigga's crazy.
That's insane. Any last questions or comments, people? Does anybody else have anything they need to address?
Nah, we definitely need to get together though.
Yeah.
And actually, we'll talk about it. Shoot some shit.
Shout out to the chat, man. Thank y'all for tuning in with us. Make sure y'all like and share the video, all that good stuff.
Y'all knew Nina had a swing in her room?
No.
Yes, nigga.
I didn't.
It's fire.
This nigga.
The chat definitely was popping though. Shout out to the chat.
Yeah, I mean.
That is
Get out of
crazy,
here.
man. I can't. Shout
And
out
I
to
will be bringing my
go
new
ahead,
microphone
Skinny.
next week.
I
Next week
can't.
also.
This nigga gonna have a different microphone every episode, yo.
And it said, look, his name say New Mike Skinny.
I can't.
Hey, yo, I didn't even notice that. He played too much.
I can't. Shout out to CC. Can y'all put some prayers in the chat and in the comment section, man?
Yeah.
Shout out to CC. Our
For
prayers
sure.
with you, and hopefully you'll be back next week. Nina got off because she knew she was wrong about that shit.
She was biting her chain on her swing.
Don't do her.
She started biting the chain. She was
I can't.
Oh, that was great.
Y'all is crazy, man.
What we talk about next week? I'm tired of being
What you want to talk about?
I don't know.
Everything gonna be
I
hostile.
wasn't even gonna talk.
That's what I'm saying. Everything gonna be hostile with this fucking panel. Everything.
Right.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Our parenting one wasn't hostile.
That's because it was all girls, and I let y'all do your mom.
Nah, Skinny was in there about the
I was there.
stuff, remember?
Mm.
Yeah.
It wasn't hostile because all of us was mad at our parents at the time.
Oh, we really was.
We shift the energy.
Yeah.
We ain't nothing like them motherfuckers. We was going What's crazy is T, your mom was walking in the background. That's what was killing me.
What you mean? Oh, when I was talking shit.
You was talking about her. She got the baby in the background.
That's a fact.
Keep them quiet. Thanks.
That's a fact.
But the thing, but that just shows
real shit.
Healing, and that shows growth.
Yeah.
And that shows vulnerability, and we've been able to get over the humps.
Right. Yeah,
and had those hard conversations already.
Absolutely. It was decent.
I still would have bopped you in the back of your head, though. I don't care how many conversations and how cool we
Watch your mouth.
I would have still bopped you in the back of your head.
You was talking pretty crazy.
Yeah, you was talking a little spicy. Yeah.
When we was talking about your dad situation, and you start talking.
It was everything, Skinny. It wasn't just the dance. It was everything. You was going in a little bit. See,
I said she's the realest.
Yeah, you was going in a little bit. See,
I think y'all lying on me, but
go back and watch it.
Watch the episode.
Yeah, go back and watch it. You was going in a little bit.
Well,
but it does show growth, though.
Huh?
I said it did show growth because you were speaking your mind, and I know y'all had to talk about that already because you wouldn't have been so comfortable talking about it to us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's dope though that y'all over shit like that. But it was crazy that she was in the background.
I think given Tia's personality, whether they talk through it or not, she still would have been saying that shit. Look at her. She still would have been saying that shit.
Listen,
go ahead, baby.
She know her child though.
I am a proud mother. My daughter is graduating high school with almost.
Yeah.
She got into the honor society. She got her cap and gown today. She went on her prom. She looked so beautiful on her prom. Her theme was Morticia, Adam's Family. She was Morticia. Her date was Gomez.
Oh.
Yeah. I wanted to cry, but I didn't. But I think I'm gonna cry during her graduation. Her graduation is the 14th. So I had that coming up. I'm so proud. Baby, and she's going to Temple on a full scholarship.
Yeah, that's where I went. Yeah, that's fire.
Yes, that's a testament
Love
to
that.
being a great mom.
Mm-hmm.
What you need to do and being in support. Yes, that is amazing. And you better cry at their graduation. And I'm a Temple alum. Shout out to the Temple Owl.
Me too. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Period.
I have an announcement also.
Pat yourself on the back, baby. Yes.
Sometimes I doubt myself, y'all. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Sometimes I doubt myself, but you know, she showed me like, yeah, I'm doing good as a mom.
Yes.
And the
Yes,
single
Skinny.
dad. So yeah.
I have my youngest will be graduating 8th grade, and I'd like to let everybody know that I got 4 more years of child support. And it's over, y'all.
I cannot.
And it's over.
I
I cannot wait. Oh my God. When this next graduation come, guys, y'all going 4 more years. 4.
I cannot. 4 more years, y'all.
4 more years.
He got a term left. He got a term left. 4 more years, y'all. 4 more years. He got a term left.
When he said I got an announcement, I said, "Oh shit." he tried to start off like, "Yeah, take me serious, y'all," and then this nigga
For
he
sure.
plays too much every time.
For-
That's when we want to take you serious. You go there, like come
She is
on.
graduating though. That is good.
Oh,
She
congratulations!
yeah. But that next graduation is what really counts.
I can't.
That high school graduation.
Well, I got 2 other ones that's graduating too. I got one that's graduating kindergarten, and the other one is graduating 8th grade. So.
Oh, look
Okay.
at all these old kids. Oh man.
Yeah, my son will be graduating college next year.
Oh my God.
Your son a junior too, right? T?
Yeah. My son.
Yeah, it's up.
Yeah, it's up.
And here I am. Just
so that child support ended 4 years ago, so that was a blessing as well. But yeah, you got a long time to go, baby Mizzle. You got
let me tell this, y'all.
I know.
If Tia wasn't such a thug, I think that she would cry when Blake go to pre-K. But I think she's too much of a thug to cry.
Who's a thug? Wrong twin, T. Wrong twin.
Wrong twin.
I'm not the thug. I'm definitely a crier. I am. Stop.
All right, we'll see if you cry. We'll see if you
She
cry.
said I'm not the thug. Stop, nigga.
I can't. Blake be in his own little world, man.
Yeah, he do.
Right.
He's not that only child, you know.
Right.
For him, so I mean, he got older brother, but they, you know, they older. So.
Right. All right, y'all. Let's get the Pusha P so we can get up out of here, man. Who want to go first?
I'll go.
All right, go ahead, Skinny.
Hello, everybody. Thanks again for another great episode. My back is feeling wonderful. I just want to let you guys know that it's a pleasure to have everyone in the chat and chatting with us. We enjoy that very much. Please go to my Instagram, PVMSkinny. I have a lot of things going on. Nothing right now, but it's a lot of things. Yeah, and again, thanks T for the opportunity to be on your podcast. Again, I enjoyed myself again. Thanks.
All right, I'm mad that this nigga said I got a lot going on, but nothing right now. I can't do it.
Man, let me go next so I can get out of here, man. This is crazy. Hey, y'all. So, Tia Michelle here, owner of Tia Michelle Supply, mobile beauty supply store based in Philadelphia, servicing the tri-state area. So if you need products, hair products, accessories delivered to you, we have a mobile beauty supply store with an on-demand app. So y'all can follow me on at Tia Supply. That's the store page, and y'all can also follow my my personal page _ Tia Michelle. Thank y'all.
Baby hairs, what's up?
Hey y'all, it's Baby Hairs, aka Sweaty Shorty. Currently I don't have no social medias. I'm currently taking a break so that I could focus on my business. But you can still follow me on Twitch at Sporty Shorty 1222. I still stream, play video games, and do all that good stuff. I'm just not on social media. And soon Y'all could contact me for all y'all notary needs. Bye.
All right, let me get this shit off the screen, man. Tia, if you want to think of a topic for next week, just let me know.
Okay.
If not, I will be back to beat your ass again.
We need to do some real controversial, like something that we really a debate on.
Oh, I know we really a debate on, but it's not time to get there yet.
We do that every week.
It ain't time, and I know you know what I'm talking about, but it just ain't time to get there yet.
Oh, man, I miss y'all. This is fun.
That's a fact. That's a fact. We most definitely gotta. I know it's getting hot. And I know people gonna be outside a little bit, but just try to make it if y'all can. So we can get these talks out, man, because it's definitely needed, man. It's definitely needed. Thank you, Manzel. As always, this is the prophecies. Without vision, there is no understanding, and without understanding, there is no vision. Nobody's applauding cheating. I just want to make sure that is said.
Right. But it is good cheating.
Applauding cheating, but it is good cheating. Sorry. Sometimes that 5 years thing, I'm man, listen.
That shit was diabolical.
That's a fact, man. Listen. But we gonna get up out of here. Everybody have a good one. Good night to you, Blake. It should be around
young boy Blake.
It should be around
Right?
your time or
You
something,
see
Blake.
what I'm saying?
He was just jumping on the couch with that energy.
Yeah, exactly. He about to be knocked out. I work late tomorrow, so I'm letting him stay up a little longer so I can sleep in.
Okay.
That sound about right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all.
All right, everybody. Have a good one, man. Deuces.